Now we will talk about blood composition. What is in our blood? What can we see in our blood? So we can see plasma, white blood cells, and platelets. Also, we can see red blood cells. So plasma is the liquid part of our blood. As you can see, it is composed of 55%, while the buffy coat is composed of less than 1%. It is our platelets and the leukocytes or WBC. And we have 45% RBC or erythrocytes. Plasma is composed of mostly water. They also have proteins like albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen. Also contain electrolytes and dissolved gases. So we have now the chart showing the whole blood. So whole blood first, then after we centrifuge the whole blood, we will see the plasma and the form elements. First, we will go to the plasma. So plasma is made up of amino acids, nutrients, proteins, gases, electrolytes, and nitrogenous waste. For the proteins, we have albumins, globulins, and fibrinogen. For the gases, we have nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. For the electrolytes, we have sodium, potassium, magnesium, sulfate. On the other hand, we have the formed elements, which is 45% now of the whole blood. So we have the mnemonics let Willy buy red plates, which cost 45 pesos. So leukocyte now is our WBC. Platelets is our thrombocytes, and erythrocytes is our red blood cells. Leukocyte is divided into two. We have granulocytes, which ends with phils, and agranulocytes, which ends in the word cyte. So neutrophils, basophils, eosinophils, it is granulocytes. It has granules inside. And agranulocyte without the granules is lymphocytes and monocytes. My mnemonics is Go Bandita Attack Matilda. So this is based from the Mobile Legends game. If you are playing Mobile Legends, Bandita and Matilda is both heroes. So go for the granulocytes. Bandita, B for the basophil, E for the eosinophil, and for the neutrophil. Attack for the agranulocyte. Matilda, Mati for monocytes, and the LDA for lymphocytes. So, paano matatandaan? I make a mnemonic which is gagoben mali. So, pasensya na kung merong bad word, pero para mas matandaan lang natin. So, G, granulocyte, Ben, basophil, eosinophil, and neutrophils are granulocytes. Mali, we have monocytes and lymphocytes. They are agranulocyte. So, we have gagoben. They are all the granulocyte, and the mali is for the agranulocyte. So, para lang mas mabilis nating magets or matandaan. Kasi, sa dami ng inaaral natin, I know na hindi naman natin lahat matatandaan yun. So, a better way para matandaan yung mga dapat i-memorize is gawan ng kwento, gawan ng mnemonics. Plasma is a pale yellow colored liquid component of a blood that holds the cellular elements of blood in suspension. So, if we will now centrifuge the violet tube, we will get the plasma. It's the yellow colored liquid at the top of the tube. So, it is not only with the violet tube that we can get the plasma, but we can also get it from the green tube, which contains heparin, and the blue tube, which contains the citrate. So, if we get it from the green tube, we will call this plasma heparinized plasma. And if it's from the blue tube, we will call this plasma citrated plasma. You can use plasma in the coagulation studies and in the lupus anticoagulant profile for SLE. For a trivia, plasma is used now by dermatologists. Specifically, the platelet-rich plasma is injected into sites of the face that have sustained damage from acne. It will stimulate the production of new collagen and elastin, helping to reduce the appearance of scars, leaving you with permanently brighter and smoother skin. Yung iba naman, ina-apply lang nila yung plasma mismo dun sa face nila, dun sa cheeks. And sabi nila, nakaka-prevent daw yun or nakaka-treat daw yun ng acne. Pero never ko pa siyang na-try. Plasma is the 55% of our whole blood. So, it is composed of 91.5% water, 7% proteins, which are albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen, and 1.5% of other solutes. For the other solutes, we have electrolyte ions, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chloride, and sulfate. We have the gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen. We have the nutrients, glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids. And finally, we have the waste products, which are urea, uric acid, creatinine, and ammonia. We move on to the function of the plasma. First constituent, we have water, which absorbs, transport, and release heat. Therefore, it helps the blood to regulate the temperature. Then, we have albumin, globulin, and fibrinogen under the protein. For the albumin, it helps blood for the osmotic balance. And for the globulin, it helps us for the defense mechanism. For the globulin, you will tackle it in your serology. Fibrinogen for blood clotting. We will tackle it in HEMA also. And electrolyte ions for pH buffering.
Peeps.